everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Today, we're gonna make garlic bread 3 ways. So, a really simple garlic flatbread that kids that aren't ready to use sharp knives can do. And then we're gonna kick it up a notch and do a classic garlic bread and then a gourmet garlic bread that my mom taught me how to make. So, a little bit for everybody, different ability levels here today. All right, first thing we wanna do is get ready by washing your hands. So the first type I'm going to show you is a garlic flatbread. And you can use fresh garlic. It's delicious with fresh garlic. But for the purpose of this, I'm going to use granulated garlic because we don't have to use a knife or even a garlic press to put the garlic on it. So for a beginner, it's perfect. We're going to spread butter all over. We don't need too much butter. Buttering is a little bit tricky. It's something that kids need to practice. And if the butter is a little bit softer, it makes it not as frustrating. So if you need to pop it in the microwave to soften it up a little bit, very short time, you can do that. So then we're going to sprinkle on our granulated garlic. It is not the same as garlic salt. Garlic salt actually has salt in it. This is just garlic. We're going to put it evenly around there and a little bit of cheese. I'm using a hard Parmesan, but you could use any kind of cheese you want. Then we're going to take it, put it on our pan, and put it in the oven at 350 for about 6 minutes. And there we go. So when we come to the point where it's all cooked up, we're going to take our kitchen scissors. And kitchen scissors are great for kids if they don't want to use a sharp knife. And then we can just cut it into strips or fingers because they're absolutely delicious and super fun. And then put it on our plate and ta-da, we have it, garlic flatbread. Easy peasy. Our next garlic bread we're going to make is a little bit trickier. We're going to use baguette and a little parsley, and this time we're going to use fresh garlic. So here you need to have knife skills if you're going to chop up parsley, but not everyone likes parsley, and we might not want to use parsley. But we're going to start with a little bit of butter. That's about a quarter of a cup, kind of hard to see. And I've got some garlic in there, a clove already. And then I've got another clove here. You can use a garlic press. I don't have a garlic press, so I can't even show you how to use one. But I always use a knife. But a garlic press can work just fine if you're not ready to use a knife like this. I'm going to show you a trick about how to get the skin off the garlic. I'm going to take the flat blade and press it down on my garlic and then see how easily it just comes right off. Way easier than trying to peel off all those little pieces when it's not squished. Then I'm going to cut off that little dry part at the bottom. We don't need that. And I am going to dice up the rest of this garlic. There isn't really a magic ratio between how much garlic and how much butter. It's really up to you how much garlic you want to use. Then we're going to put it in there and we're going to cream it all together. That means smash all that butter and that garlic all together so that it's all mixed up. Now, we're ready. I've already done a few. You can cut your baguette long style, but I'm just going to cut it on the diagonal like that. And you see, here I'm using a serrated edge, and that's like a toothed edge there, and that really cuts bread well. So then we're going to take our smushed up garlic butter, and we're going to spread it over each of our pieces. You see I've already done a few. I'm just finishing up the last one here. And then we're going to take it, I've already grated some mozzarella cheese, and we'll put it on our pan, top it with a little bit of cheese, and then just a little bit of parsley to be extra fancy. There we go, a little bit of parsley. And again, I've kept our oven at 350, and I'm also going to put this in for about 5 minutes, depending on your oven. Let's put it in and see what it comes out like. And here we are. Absolutely beautiful and delicious. Super quick and super tasty. These are always a crowd pleaser. The last one we're going to do is how my mom used to make it. And you see, I've already cut into that bread, but I haven't cut all the way through. And this is like more like a French loaf. I've just cut it just down to the bottom crust so it still holds together. I don't want to do the whole thing because I have a small family, so I'm just going to do this amount. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to butter each side of the bread, and that makes this super gourmet, super delicious. So when it's finished, it's going to be drenched in garlic butter. This isn't an everyday occasion kind of garlic bread. This is for special. So a little bit of butter on each side of the bread. And then, now that I have all of them buttered, I'm going to take it in tin foil and wrap it up. And see, tin foil doesn't go all the way around, so I'm going to take another piece. I'm going to put one piece on the top and one piece on the bottom. Just like that. Curling in my edges, 1, 2, either side. And I've still left my oven at 350 degrees. It's the magic temperature for today. I'm going to put it in there for about 20 minutes to make sure that all the butter is melted. All right, then we'll see what we have when it's done. All right, here we go. It's been in there for 20 minutes. Let's take a look. Now, it's going to be hot, so make sure you use your oven mitts to take it out of the oven. But the tin foil will cool pretty quickly, and you should be able to open it without too much trouble. All right. Let's see how steamy and delicious this is. And this type of garlic bread will be really soft on the inside and still crusty on the outside. You see, it's nice and steamy and all deliciously melted. You could open it up for about 5 minutes if you wanted the last 5 minutes and let it crisp up, but I always liked it really soft. And there we go. Garlic bread, 3 ways. You'll be able to impress anyone with this.